They're off. All coming away to a good start.
And down the stretch they come. Second Beaver, Skip away wins!
And welcome to a brand new edition of Monmouth Racing Today. I'm your host, Mike Hersey. Coming up on this show, we'll talk with trainer Eddie Pleasant Jr., who won the Woodward last week at Saratoga with It's My Lucky Day. We'll find out if he's thinking about the Breeders' Cup down the road. And also, we'll talk about the New Jersey Thoroughbred Festival coming up on Saturday, September 6th with owner Rich Malou. But right now, let's take a look at the Monmouth Notebook. Well, don't expect anything to change when it comes to leading jockey honors. Paco Lopez has led the pack from the start and now owns 112 wins, well ahead of Orlando Boca Chica and Trevor McCarthy, both having good seasons as well. They have 46 and 43 victories respectively. Meanwhile, with 1 month to go, the battle is on for top trainer, with George Navarro leading Eddie Pleasant Jr. at 34-32. In the Ladies' Secret Stakes, Blue Violet paid $14.60 for the win. The heavily favored My Miss Sophia, who was second to Untappable in the Kentucky Oaks, finished a well-beaten fifth. Trained by Larry Jones, Blue Violet is a 4-year-old by Curlin. She has won 4 of 16 lifetime starts, good for earnings of $171,000. Mooney Raw rode the rail to victory and posted a head win in the Grade 3 $100,000 Boiling Spring Stakes on Labor Day. Trained by H. Graham Motion, Mooney Raw came with a furious run on the inside to push past pace center Samba Sunset right at the line, paying $9.80 in the field of 8 3-year-old fillies. A daughter of Kitten's Joy from the Red Ransom mare Speed to Burn, it was her second win in 3 career starts. Alongside Trevor McCarthy, the winner, Mooney Raw, in the stakes event, the Grade 3 Boiling Springs. Take us through that race.
Today she broke a little sharper, going a mile and an eighth. She's used to kind of go mile 16th. So, she broke on her game. I kind of just let her sit back and relax, let everybody go. There was a quick pace in front. And, just kind of sat back there, let her relax and let her move when she wanted, She made a great move at the 3/8. We were able to stay on the inside the whole way, and she come up the fence. And when it was time to go, she spurred it on.
Just her 3rd career start. Are you impressed by the fact that she was able to get that first stakes win in such an impressive way?
Very. Today I was, I didn't think, I thought she would run really good for me, coming out of those 2 races, but to win, I said, it's going to be hard. There's horses in there that been graded stake placed and, won graded states and stuff like that. So Graham was more worried about having her run really good and, maybe just getting a piece of it than going out there and win it. Graham Motion we're talking about here. How impressed have you been since that last start to this start? Do you see an improvement as she gets a little bit more experience? Big time. From the last time, she was a little dozed off early. She kind of still didn't know what was going on. And she learned a lot from that last race, and it really showed today. You're having a great meet here at Monmouth Park. Talk about your summer here. I love it. I love Monmouth. It's a beautiful place, and my first year here, I did pretty well. When we come back, trainer Eddie Pleasant Jr. will join us as he talks about It's My Lucky Day winning the Grade 1 Woodward and his stakes winners here last weekend as Monmouth Racing Today rolls on. Brand new for the 2014 racing season, the William Hill Race and Sports Bar is located on the first floor of the grandstand and features over 100 flat-screen HD TVs and a lavish granite-top bar. Stop in any live racing day to play our season-long free sports contest with a chance to win great prizes. It's the perfect place to watch the big race or the big game. The new William Hill Race and Sports Bar at beautiful Monmouth Park. Alongside here on Monmouth Racing Today is trainer Eddie Pleasant Jr. And what a week he had when you talk about It's My Lucky Day, getting it done in the Woodward and the winner Concealed with a Kiss in the sorority stakes. Let's talk about the filly first. From gate to wire, were you surprised about that, or did you expect a front-end effort?
I wasn't surprised. She showed a lot of speed in her debut, and she just came out of there running, and she was on her toes coming into the paddock. So it didn't come as a big surprise. She ran a great race.
Now, you ran her in a $30,000 claimer to start. Were you a little concerned about her being tagged here or not?
I wasn't. You know, we didn't give a lot of money for her, and it happened to be a day where I had 5 2-year-olds, all fillies, in 3 races, and she was the only one that I would have put in for that kind of money because of what we had paid for.
How about It's My Lucky Day and the road back for this one now, a fan favorite not only here in New Jersey but across the country, winning the Woodward in gutsy fashion last week?
You know, he just showed he is a exceptional horse, which we all knew. I think the people here on the Jersey Shore recognized that early. We took him up to Saratoga in his last race, the Whitney, and he showed he belonged, and yesterday he showed he belongs at the very top of the heap.
What were you thinking going into that race, Eddie, considering that you had run second to Moreno? You knew where that horse was going to be. Did you see a little bit of a difference with It's My Lucky Day coming into this race in that stalking role, being able to push at the end?
You know, we learned from the first experience. Paco rode an exceptional race. We made a little bit of adjustment in the equipment, which I think helped him also. So it was a combination of factors. And Marino had to run a little bit harder the first part of the race, and we were the ones that put the pressure on him, and we came out victorious.
What was the feeling at the end for you when he crossed the wire first?
Oh, it's indescribable. It's something everybody should feel.
And when you look forward now, of course, the Breeders' Cup comes to mind. What are you thinking there? And give me your thoughts as we head into the next couple of months.
Well, he'll be retired at the end of this year, so he's probably got certainly 1 race, maybe 2 races left. We'll see how he comes out of this race, because it was a big effort on his part, and decide what we're going to do. Breeders' Cup is not a given, though it's something that we're probably going to have to look real hard at.
Well, congratulations on getting that horse to where he is right now and the continued success here at Monmouth Park. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Well, it's Please It Power indeed. Super Colossal. Rolled in the sapling, wire to wire by 5.5 lengths to be Wild Zampezi in a very impressive effort. Super Colossal now 3 for 3 lifetime. That one as well might be headed to the Breeders' Cup. Please, as said, both It's My Lucky Day and Super Colossal will be thought of in that regard in the next few weeks. Tired of standing in line to place a bet? Monmouth Park's mobile wagering platform eliminates lines and brings wagering directly to your mobile device. Sign up is simple, takes less than a minute, and can be done at any mutual teller. Simply deposit your daily bankroll and your mobile account is instantly created, allowing you to bet all day from the comfort of your picnic table, grandstand seat, or parterre. For more information, stop by any guest service or welcome center. Alongside his longtime owner, Rich Maloof, and a big supporter of New Jersey racing over the years, going back over 25 years. Rich, how did you get into business?
Well, a long time ago, my mom used to take me to track once in a while. She loved the racing game and read the racing form on a regular basis. And then a good friend of mine, a cousin of mine, had a real good horse and got me hooked. I used to get to the winner's circle once in a while, and that was the end of it. So, been doing it a long time.
Coming up on Saturday, September 6th, the New Jersey Thoroughbred Festival, which I know is close to your heart. What does it mean to have this festival here in New Jersey?
Well, there's so many people that people don't get to see that raise these horses, breed them, put a lot of time and effort since they're babies, and to come out on Jersey Bred Day to see probably the great-looking animals, the top of the crop of New Jersey breds. It's a full day out, a lot of people, a lot of fun, and you see a magnificent animal.
Your trainer for many years is Eddie Broom, and this relationship has been a successful one. How did it get started with Eddie back then?
Well, I was with a couple other trainers, and one of them passed on, unfortunately, Mr. Bob Dorso, who trained for me for years. And Eddie was training mostly his own horses, but I always liked the fact that he would owned all of his own horses and galloped them in the morning and all. And I said, well, he spends a lot of time with them. That's the kind of trainer I want, that spends a lot of time doing the right things for horses, and he's the best.
Let's talk about some of your best horses over the years. What's the most memorable horse you've had in your barn?
Well, one of my favorites was a horse called Special Occasion I had bought in a sale, and he became a top grass horse for us. Wasn't very big, but was lightning fast. He held the turf record here at Monmouth Park and the Meadowlands, which Eddie Broom had trained for me at the time, and for a couple of years straight. And he was one of my favorites. Another one I had was a horse called Joey's First Jove, a big, good-looking Jersey bred who Bob Dorso trained for a while, and then Marty Fallon over at Philly Park took over on him, and he went over $250,000 for me. I'm sorry. But we had a great running horse, big horse.
Those are good times. And how about the horses that you have now? Party All Night Long, still going strong for you?
We have a couple nice horses that Ed Broom and I are partners on. Party All Night Long, More Than a Party. Got a couple other young horses coming up. And one of my old favorites still running, hopefully he'll run on Jersey Bred Day, is 11-year-old Big Dealer, who won 2 this year for me. I bred him. He's a homebred, and he always tries. He's another fast horse, always tries, and look for him to have a good day on next Saturday.
You always have those special places for those old warriors that continue to run, but I know that you love watching the babies grow up as well. What kind of feeling is that when you get a horse to a race?
When you get a horse like Party All Night Long, this More Than a Party, a filly of ours, the upside is unknown at this time, and you just hope that with every race they get a little improve a lot, and as they get older, there's so many options that are available, and opportunities are fun, but winning a race is always exciting.
And how about racing right here in the Garden State?
Racing in the Garden State is, you know, it's not what everybody like to see more days, but I think in the next year or so we're going to get to that point where we'll have more racing days. But you can't beat Monmouth Park. It's a wonderful place to come out for the family, with the kids. There's so much to do, and again, you can ride up close with the animals and the jockeys.
And you've been a big supporter of, as racing in general here, the Monmouth Auto Group Starter Series. Tell us a little bit about that, how it got started. It's for turf runners and interesting conditions. Well,
a few years ago, they were looking for a sponsor, and they came up to me, and anything I can do to help Monmouth Park and the racing industry, I like to do. And unfortunately, I haven't had anybody running in it yet because we just haven't had the horse that fitted at the time. But it's a great opportunity for horses that enjoy the grass to stretch out and see their abilities.
Rich, always a pleasure to see you here, and all the best the rest of the summer, the rest of the meet here at Monmouth Park.
Well, I hope a lot of people come out next Saturday. It's supposed to be a beautiful day, and we'll be giving away some nice gifts and as you come in, and we'll have a great time.
That's right. There's a long-sleeve T-shirt giveaway, so make sure you come out for that. New Jersey Thoroughbred Festival Day, Saturday, September 6th. Monmouth Park's historic Parterre luxury boxes offer the best seat in the house and are available to rent most race days. Each box seats 6 and includes waitress service and a la carte menu in addition to picturesque views of the track. Bring your friends or family and enjoy the first luxury boxes built at any sporting event in the country. For Parterre rental information, log on to monmouthpark.com or contact the group sales office. Welcome back to Monmouth Racing Today. Mike Kersey along with racing analyst Brian Skirka as we head into September already. It's the New Jersey Thoroughbred Festival. Really excited about a big racing day on Saturday.
Yeah, no, great card. All horses in every race on Saturday are bred in New Jersey, so it's exciting racing. A few events going on, long sleeve T-shirt giveaway. A few New Jersey vendors around, equine vendors. You know, Rutgers has a setup, Thoroughbrand, some other really good industry day. Celebrate horse racing in New Jersey.
Outstanding, and a bunch of stakes races, including the late pick 4. We'll start off in race number 7. Who do you like?
I'm going to go with Maybe Tonight. Should be enough speed in here to set this one up. She can run her race from 2 back. I think she can get the job done and gets Paco back aboard.
I don't have to say anymore. I'm right with you there. Sharp winner, a couple of starts back, and should get a perfect trip. In race number 8, going with a long shot, the 3, Gadget Man, rallied for 3rd, last out, won 2 starts back, a similar trip. Could turn out to be a good play here.
This time I don't have to say anything more. I like Gadget Man as well, back to 2 turns, and there should be enough speed in this one as well.
All right, we're 2 for 2. Let's see what happens in race number 9. Who's the top pick?
I'm going to go with Rainbow Air. It just looks incredibly tough in here, probably a single for me, perfectly posted on the outside.
Yeah, you could single this horse, there's no question, but I wound up with the 1 Party All Night Long, looking for a mild upset here in this spot. Rolled by 3 versus State Bred Company, 3 back in the Riley. We'll see how it works out on Saturday. And in race 10, who's the finale?
I was between 2 of them. I'm going to go to the outside post, though. A slight nod to Cena De Pepe. Broke his maiden last time against Open Company. Slight nod for me over Troublemaker, which I love that name. The Chubb horses, that's my favorite Chubb name horse.
Yeah, I was really looking at Troublemaker, too. I like your 2 picks, but I'm going to go with the 4 OK Lefty. Mario Saray Jr. is really heating up. Low percentage barn generally here at Monmouth Park, but at Parks, he's done well. He had a couple of winners here last week, and he's up to 16% overall. So OK Lefty's the shot in the finale as we wrap it up. And again, New Jersey Thoroughbred Festival Day. It's a great day here at Monmouth Park. The weather should be perfect, and we'd love to see you out here. Brian, we thank you, and we'll talk to you again next week right here on Monmouth Racing Today. Brand new for the 2014 racing season, the William Hill Racing Sports Bar is located on the first floor of the grandstand and features over 100 flat-screen HD TVs and a lavish granite-top bar. Stop in any live racing day to play our season-long free sports contest for the chance to win great prizes. It's the perfect place to watch the big race or the big game. The new William Hill Racing Sports Bar at beautiful Monmouth Park. And that'll put a wrap on another week's edition of Monmouth Racing Today. We hope to see you at the races.